Embiid fouled out after 12 minutes of playing against Canada, right?
Yeah.
They won a nail biter, right? They were blowing them out by 20, but then they really started reeling back in the game towards the second half. Shout out to Giddy and Jock Landale. Like, it's just insane, like how they almost lost to this crew. But yeah, how do you feel about this game? And even after this game, like, how are you questioning some certain things, like who is the most important player on Team USA right now?
So, after watching that first game against Canada, it was like, man, these guys, even in a game where they looked a little sloppy, no KD, it was like, man, we know who the dogs are in this basketball shit. It's the US, Team USA. They won by 20. And then you play against Australia, and they're up by 20 for a good portion of that game, too. And then for whatever reason, Australia just kept fighting and they didn't lay down, man. And that's the one thing I'll say about this Team USA, man. They've got to figure out these rotations because they can't go through times where they even look vulnerable. Once this team looks vulnerable, these other countries notice it, and that's what's happened in the past when this team has lost games. The armor comes down a little bit. So I think right now the most important player has got to be AD. It's got to be. He showed that last game, man. And the game moves faster. Defensively, he's there. He just has a bigger impact on the game. And I'm sorry, I know we talked about this with Embiid, but it's like Embiid probably belong on the bench. This game doesn't suit him. The way that they get up and down the floor right now, the way that they rely on the three-point shooting and just their athleticism, to me, Embiid is slowing his team down at times.
So one thing I want to say, Justin, I freaking told you, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I really told you. Yeah, I told you. I told you about Team USA. I told you how this team some fit. The fit issue is gonna be a thing, but on top of that, them being up by 20 and then them almost allowing this game to really come back to bite them. Like I said, it's a thing called complacency. And that's something that I believe this team. Yeah, this is something I think this team is definitely going to fall under. This is something where I think they think is going to be easier than what it should be, right? And especially, like, bro, you're about to lose to a team led by Jock Landale, and Josh Giddey, bro. And Josh Giddey. You feel me? So that's why, to me, and again, like, those are good talents, especially on the team.
There's a lot of talent on that Australian team and the Canada team. Both they're like 10 deep with NBA players.
We got Green, Dante Exum, Patty Mills is still playing, which is wild. Yep. I'm not gonna hold you. And there's one more. I think for Dyson Daniels, Deladova playing 5 minutes. Give me a break, but yeah, bro, I like this. The international teams definitely have a lot of talent, but to go to the AD and Joel Embiid point, I think Embiid's the better player, right? But in terms of fit and it being seamless, especially with a team like Team USA, at the end of the day, bro, AD's just a better fit. He's a guy that can run. He's a guy that's not a ball stopper because Joel Embiid, we all know this. He's a bit of a ball stopper. They sit here and game plan for him to have the ball around the top of the key. They do some dribble handoffs with him. He gets to his spot, dribble pull up and things like that, right? Especially at Team USA with a bunch of guys who love transition. That's not him. And that's not Joel.
You said I told you so earlier, Dub. I got to say, I told you so, bro. There's no way with Embiid that this team can go and play the offense that they need to. AD is the most important player right now. He's the key piece because he can get up and down the floor and he leads the defense. So, for everything Embiid is on the floor, you want to call him the best player in the NBA? I got no gripe with that. But on this Team USA, on the international style ball they're going to have to play, I mean, he's going to be more of a name than anything when they get down and they actually start playing these games. AD might be the best player. I know Ant thinks he is, but AD might be the best player on this team.
I mean, as long as we all agree it's not LeBron, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm tired of the glazing of like LeBron James and LeBron James fans. Now, I think the players just did that out of respect, voting for him, right? But there's a wave of people just trying to ride that to death, man. And I'm tired of hearing that.
I fuck with LeBron. Hey, LeBron, if you want to call him the best player, I'm never gonna argue that because he's gonna do everything. I'm just saying, important wise, like who the team absolutely needs is AD. LeBron, yeah, LeBron. You know what? The team needs LeBron though, because I know I joked around about the work ethic and shit like that, but at the same time, you can see everybody is showing respect. The people that we didn't think were going to show respect started showing a lot of respect. From KD spoke up, Steph Curry spoke up, Jason Tatum spoke up. It seems like he's had a really good impact on everybody there.
Well, I mean, it's LeBron James. Like they've known each other for years. They're gonna be fine. If LeBron isn't there, I promise you, the same. LeBron hasn't even been playing well like that either. I'm not even gonna hold you. People not even talking about that.
So you think if LeBron wasn't there, you think no matter what, LeBron's gone, the same exact team is there.
Same exact team.
Same exact results.
Same exact results. LeBron being there, it's not hating. LeBron being there does absolutely nothing for them.
What you mean? He brought the leadership, brought the work ethic. Obviously, he's going to bring a lot of value when they actually start playing the real games. We're looking at these scrimmages like they're real games. These are scrimmages. We got guys I've never even seen in the league before coming out there playing at the end of some of these games, man.
Man, why are we acting like Steph isn't a grinder in the gym? Why are we acting like KD is not a grinder in the gym? Let's not sit here and be like that's all because of LeBron, bro.
Nah,
they all vets and they all grinders, man.
You see them at the end of the game. Who they all running up to? They all running up. Hey, Steph was talking to somebody. He's like, "Oh, gotta go to half court. I gotta go to half court." Like, and then you got KD. Hey, KD, put a shot up. Even though he's hurt, LeBron over there telling him, "This little soldier, go put that shot up." That's what LeBron does.
KD's gonna put a shot up regardless. Come on, man.
We're gonna put that shot up. LeBron told him to. And guess what? LeBron is that guy. And there's a reason why 20 years strong, 22 years strong, everybody still respect him, bro.
I think everyone will respect him. I will even respect him. I just don't like him.
How you not like LeBron? That don't make no damn sense.
Because he's a liar.
Liar?
He is a liar, bro. Like, I'm not, and I don't like liars. You lie to me, you make me feel like you lying to me like I'm stupid, bro. Like he lies so much
never
about
lied.
This.
It's all fabrication. It's the same thing we do. It's storylines, bro. Ain't no lie. LeBron never told me a lie. Well, so LeBron told me.
You really think he read that Malcolm X book?
Shit, if he might have been reading it. At the end of the day, somebody asked me, "Hey, you just watched the show. You watched Receiver. What'd you learn?" I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, it's about Debo and Justin Jefferson." I was watching the show, but maybe I just can't recollect it right in that second. So I ain't mad at LeBron.
So you think he called the Kobe 80? See, come on, Justin. Now you lied to me. Now you lied to me, man.
Young LeBron.
Let's be real. Let's be real, man. Let's go spade to spade.
I was watching that game too. I'm not gonna hold you. I knew that game when I was watching it about the first half. I knew something was gonna happen in that game. I was actually watching that game live. I know you were too young to see it, but I was watching that game live, and I had a feeling too. And that was in the midst of a whole lot of scoring. So for him to say 80, I knew he was gonna score 70. I knew he was gonna score 80. A little embellishment, but at that time, you could tell Kobe was getting hot.
Yeah, because that was around the same time where he was like putting up 60 in like 3 quarters and everything. So Kobe was just he was on a rampage.
A lot of people were saying shit like that.
But my final straw with LeBron James is really when they lost this year against the Nuggets. And this mofo going to sit here and talk about, oh, man, I told D'Angelo Russell, it's just basketball, And then he was like, at the end of the day, it's just basketball. I'm like, LeBron James, like, shut your freaking mouth. I said, so it's just basketball when your team's losing. It's just basketball when things aren't going your way. It's just basketball when the Dallas Mavericks are losing, right? You're telling people to check your stats and stuff like that when you're losing, right? So it's just basketball for those. But when you're winning, it's more than that.
It's when you're winning for a title, shit, bro. We did the same thing with KD. Y'all hate LeBron. Y'all hate KD for off the court shit, which makes no sense. Are they perfect humans for you?
What? We can hate people because of who they are.
Why?
Justin, Justin, you telling me
why?
Justin. What do you mean why? Why do you not like
shit what a sports player does outside of the court? All I care about is if I'm gonna judge him as a basketball player, if I'm gonna judge him as a player on the court, that's all that matters to me. If they don't do something the way that I like them to do it, I don't give a shit. That has no impact on my life.
Okay. I agree with you on that. When I'm judging them as a basketball player, that goes out the window. I'm just telling you, I don't like him. And you asked me why I don't like him. I don't like him.
Yeah, you don't like LeBron. That's fine. As long as it don't impact your judgment on the rating of him, which is what a lot of people do. A lot of people are like, I don't like LeBron, so he's outside of my top 5 basketball players of all time. That shit makes no sense.
Well, yeah, on top of that, because he's a liar, he's lying about the PED, so he's taking PED, so he's not the GOAT anymore for me.
He got the cleft jaw there. That can't go in the edit.
He got
the quagmire jaw.
Bro, the PEDs. That's who he's been lying about everything else in his life. He's lying about that too.
LeBron is just him. Yeah, I think everybody tries to find something wrong with LeBron, and that's the issue. I ain't saying he's perfect dude or nothing, but everybody's just looking for something to go wrong with LeBron, man. That's half the reason that people don't like LeBron is because he's athletically gifted. He's broken every record. He's been in the league longer than everybody else. Won championship, stayed in the championship, broke all kind of accomplishments and accolades. So they try to find other shit. I don't like him. He's been with his girl for too long. And he tries to get his son in the league, and he lies too much, like yo ass is over there saying.
That's crazy. I want you to understand that is purposely for play on words. Justin and then Dub.
I didn't even get it, bro. How did I
like
get it, bro? It's
come on,
underlined.
It's like come on, like come
That's
on,
simple.
Yerster. Like come on, you got to see the play on words,
That's
man.
simple,
Come
bruh.
on, bro. You losing me, man. But anyways, you were talking about LeBron James and his leadership and everything, right? So I'm going to ask you, right? Who has had the bigger impact, LeBron in 2024 or Kobe in 2008? Now it's a little bit too soon to tell. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a little early, and we know the thing is like coming off of a loss for young players. That's one thing, right? Like Kobe was the guidance, and I think that was a little bit of a redemption story, not just for the Redeem team, but also for Kobe Bryant. What was going on in the 06-07 season after he had been suspended? He wasn't viewed.
Hold up, Justin. I'm not sure if chat. Let me know if that is me lagging or is that Justin just going crazy right now?
Lag? I don't hear lag at all.
Oh, you just cleaned up right now. But Chad, let me know. Was that Justin going crazy or was my connection bugging out right
now? I felt like I was strong.
You always feel like you're strong.
Always.
Okay. So it was mine. My bad. I apologize.
Let's get this back. So so obviously with Kobe, right? The big thing was he came in and taught the young guys, right? So he was the Redeem team. He was the guy that needed to come show the redemption, but he also had the personal stuff going on, right? So that 06 season, he was coming back from being suspended and, had all the stuff going on in Denver and everything. So he cleaned his image up with that team, right? It was old guy leading young guys. Now, this is more of like a respect thing. I think a lot of people in the league, when you ask the players, oh, who's the best player? They all say Jordan. Like all the players say Jordan.
Yes.
But I think a lot of that is not trying to show love to somebody that's still currently playing into the league. And I think the impact he's showing on the guys, just you can kind of tell by what they say in the media and the respect that they have for LeBron. It's almost like they were hating so much that they forgot who this man was. And this is at the year 22. This is the end of his career. So I really see the impact of like the game going into a really good direction now that he's had impact on all the top stars. This isn't just the young guys like it was in 08. This is all the stars. And I think as they're in their prime and finish the end of their careers, KD, Curry, Devin Booker, you name it, all the guys on Team USA, I think LeBron's going to have a really big impact when this thing is all said and done and this team wins the gold medal.
In terms of like comparing his impact to Kobe, for me, it's Kobe without a doubt. And I don't think, and there's no diss to LeBron James, but you got to think about it like this. Most of these guys are vets. Like most of these guys has been in there, and then you have some up and coming guys. In 2004, these were guys just entering their prime and still really learning and encapsulating how important this Team USA thing was. And not only that, again, the work ethic that he brought that just spread across the room. Like I said before, KD and Stephen Curry, and these guys, they've been gym rats their whole entire career. Steph has been one of the biggest gym rats because that's how he got so much better at the game, right? And not to say that the guys in 2004 wasn't working hard, but it was just a different level with Kobe Bryant, right? It was just a different level that he brought, the tenacity. But even then, like what this even meant for him and his legacy, like it's just all like what he meant, what that Team USA meant for himself and those guys around him meant so much more in 2008, and it was just so much more impactful to the team around him, especially a team in 2024 where, I'm going to be real, Justin, a lot of these guys just know what to do. You feel me?
They know what to do, but it's a redemption arc. Like that was what I think what made Kobe's thing so special. It wasn't the fact that like they went and went gold. I think they had enough talent to go and win gold. It wasn't like the team just wasn't good. They had the talent for it. And I think the same could be said now. Like there's the talent here, but I think this is going to be like one of those things where we look back at this Olympics and we're like, damn, LeBron, he brought this team together. He had this team looking like the 92 Dream Team. I think we're going to say a lot of special things about this team once it's all said and done. So obviously we got to see how the whole thing plays out. But you can kind of tell the vibe in there is like a lot of respect that's being shown for LeBron. And from the young guys that said he was the best player to the old heads now that are about to leave the league that are still saying all these nice things about LeBron, man. It's kind of crazy to see because remember, it wasn't always like that. It was KD saying, who would you want to play with? I ain't going to play with LeBron. His top 5 didn't include LeBron. Curry, would you want to play with LeBron? He said he wants to team up with you. Nah, I ain't trying to play with LeBron. He said that. So a lot of these guys have kind of like, not sneak this, but like kind of shown like, I don't want to play with LeBron or like,
but
maybe kind of throw a little shade.
You could sneak this, but at the same time, you still have tons of respect for them.
Yes, but I think the respect is being shown and respect is being earned right in front of their eyes right now. That's how I feel about this team right now.
Got you. Shout out to Yersta, man. 2021 pushed healthy Kawhi Clippers to Game 7, 2022 Western Conference Final, lost to the championship team in 2023. Retooled with Lively and Kai, 2024 Finals loss, 2025 West runs through Luka, Dallas, ring time. If y'all could clean up some of this shooting and offense, I actually believe in y'all wholeheartedly. I think Klay Thompson, if he actually plans out to what he should be, I actually like their chances.
You see that the other day with Klay Thompson? He was in an open run.
Bro, what the hell
regulars.
Oh my God.
Clamped by regulars. Got his shit batted. He was getting crossed. I started to feel bad. I was like, what are we watching right now?
Bro, I think that is the first tape I've ever seen. The first tape I've ever seen of an NBA player getting boxed up on open gym runs.
Boxed up, bro. Was
ridiculous.
Now, you can clip it for social however you want, right? But like, there was enough clips in there to show Klay. He was looking washed. No, I know you were excited about him going to Dallas. Dallas got to be looking at that money like, hold on, is this the same player we just paid?
You better sit your ass in the fucking corner. That's what I'm telling him. You better sit down in the corner, and you better not do a damn thing because I'm just watching it, bro. And again, like he has some crazy injuries with his like Achilles and his AC. Like he ain't got no legs. Yeah. He doesn't have legs on him. He doesn't.
And that's Thompson. That's the name. It's the name Klay Thompson right now. That's what everybody is holding on to, and it's not the player we just witnessed for the last season. And the reason, let me be real, like Klay Thompson, you've earned whatever you earned with the Warriors, right? But there's a reason Steve Kerr is saying, hey, we kind of got to keep you on the bench right now, my man. We love you, but we're kind of going to keep you on the bench. And we love you, and we love what you did for this organization, but we can't pay you. We can't. There's a reason for that. And I think they've watched enough tape on this dude over the years to know this ain't the same Klay Thompson.
I agree. But yo, to move on from like Dallas and everything, and I like what Dallas is doing, and I do think OKC is going to give them some problems. I'm not going to hold you. But other than that, Dallas is definitely one of my teams to be favored to win the West next year.